Hey guys, my throat, my goodness. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna take you guys outside, and this is like so many videos in one. Oh yeah, it's so cooler outside. I hope you can hear me though. So I have to say goodbye to this view. Um, and sometimes we know when it's time to fly away. So I wrote myself a beautiful letter talking about why, even in nomadic moves, it's so saying goodbye never gets easier. Sometimes it's easy to just leave a place like, okay, I can leave and not think about it. But I have shed some tears about this one. Like, I have really enjoyed my time here in this space, and to go to bed every single night and just see this in my horizon. And it's like it's a very sad experience to leave. But knowing that it's time to graduate and elevate and explore new things, it means that things aren't getting like any different if I stay here. There's a calling I feel. There's this ache that says like there, that's it. Like, you've experienced all that you could squeeze from this tree. And that's usually my first sign. Actually, I have a lot of other first signs. So another first sign is that you're doing everything you can, and we can even apply this to relationships, right? Because a relationship to a location is also like a human being is also an energy, and it's a relationship and it's a connection. And sometimes the connection has to end, and sometimes God puts situations in ending for us so we can leave. And so yeah, it's been a jerk. It's been a bit of a jerk, but I knew that when I was going into different towns to explore, I was really like, okay, I need to fly away. So I would go and take different trips into recent towns so I could explore. So here in I was living in Rosarito for like a month, and then I moved out here to Calafia, and it's gorgeous here. I'm kind of isolated from everything else, and now I have to take extended transportation when I do need to go back to the US. And so at least I can still go there. I mean, I absolutely love this location to come back and forth, and it's been so cool to be able to have the best of both worlds so easily. When I needed to get any sort of business stuff done, I could just travel to the border, which was like less than an hour and a half, the border itself. Now crossing into it's like 30 minutes, but I still love that. Like, that was so cool. I can cross into two countries and I'm legally like able to be in both. Like anyways, yeah, I gotta fix my frohawk. But I was so happy to have that experience. Like, how freaking cool is that? So now new adventures await, and I am certain that the things that are up ahead have really been set up for us and in place, and it's time to go. So when I was traveling to different towns, I'm like, I like it. But usually I notice that my energy about a location starts to change. Like, I find I'm not as grateful anymore. I'm still appreciative of many things and grateful, and I'm like grateful, but I notice really the appreciation starting to dwindle a little bit. Now during this time, let's talk about what I've been doing. I've not been picking my belly button. I have been really going inward and doing a lot of work. Spiritually, financially, educationally. I've been doing a lot of work, and so I'm happy with what work has, what has manifested, and all of the amazing prophetic words. And so I'm just, I love this space. It just feels like every time I choose or get the call to keep going, on my travel, I get like a little sad. It's like a relationship that you love so much, but it just, you gotta go. Like, oh, it's so awesome. I cried when I left Chiang Mai, and a little bit earlier. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so beautiful. Look at that sunset. If you can even see it. I love the way it hits the water. Anyways, I've loved this space so much, and I'm really excited to see what's coming up. This is probably the third video I've done. The first one, I was packed up. I stayed in one apartment, and after the first day, it was like, nope, you can't stay here, you gotta go. And then I left. And then the second one, God also said it's time to go. And what happened there? Coronavirus spread. Like, it had grown. And so the spirit was so strong within me, like, go, you gotta go now, you gotta go now, gotta go now, that I had to pack up and I left. And it wasn't until about a week ago, a friend of mine gave me some confirmation. He said, Marinike, like, he always helped me a lot when I needed to move. Mind you, I moved 3 times in 1 month. Okay, like, if that was not God saying, I need you to go right now, I don't know what else was. So I want to share also with you that when you get the call to go, just because you take it and answer the call, it does not mean that you don't have feelings associated with a former self of yours. In fact, some of the fear and the uneasiness actually stems from the fact that you know you're going to change. That this calling, or wherever it is that you're being led to, is asking a huge part of you to change and a layer to come off. So there does really come with a lot of grieving with it. Now, I'm not sure how other people travel, but again, I'm kind of like, the word is sojourner. It's not what I am. It's just how my soul kind of responds. Now, Abraham was also a sojourner, and a lot of parents sometimes criticize children for continuing to move and move and move. And for that, I'm saying, I can see that. However, with this digital age right now, I've published a book for myself. I have clients that, we have been working remotely. We use healing modalities in different areas. I'm still able to learn. I listen to audiobooks on YouTube. I've actually finished so much during this pandemic period. But what I'm feeling now is that the gates have just been open. Like, literally, now that things have changed, there is a lifting of the veil. And so now we're about to come out, and we got to come out from hiding. So that is this spiritual push. The other video that I posted was about me in Seattle moving 3 times, and God was like pushing me to leave. That, hey, there was this pandemic. So not sure what this rush is, but what I'm feeling is it's time now. It's time now. Go now. Go now. Go now. So what I received this morning was that there is a spiritual window, there is a loophole, there is a window of time to go and do certain activities. And so what I'm hearing is now there's a creaking opening, and so we have to run. This is not something you have to go and skip and be taking your time on. This is something you need to rush with. And so God is asking you, whatever pressure you're feeling, what I was hearing from other sources was that they were feeling a pressure on their chest, like a tightness, that somebody was maybe pushing down on it. And so I had to talk to God, what it was, that spirit. And so God said that was a spirit of fear. And so that spirit had to go. I had to clear that spirit. And I just also want to go ahead and take some time to pray for every single one of you all who is experiencing all of that We command everything that has just been just trying to hold you back to be disintegrated and sent down to the pit of hell, back into the fifth dimension. And we decree and declare that everything that was blocking you is now we are going to be able to see. All spirits of almost there, all spirits of Pisca, all spirits of anything that should not be disintegrated in Jesus' name. And we know that all things are going to work together for the glory of those who love the Lord. And so I'm just so happy to say that this is a new window. Oh my gosh, it was kind of like layers have been peeling and peeling and peeling and peeling. And I'm feeling like, oh my gosh, this is really good. So if you're feeling this pressure, don't worry about it. That's been gone now. We just thank God it's already done. And okay, here we go. It's about to be really, really, really good for the next 6 months. So you guys just hold tight. We were told prophetically a few days ago on the 3rd that Jacob was born 5 days ago. And so what is being released is kind of coming on to us. How am I combining all of this with like your nomad experience, Marinake? Because this is just me. I don't know what to tell you guys. Yeah, so I'm just honestly so happy about this change. And I know that everyone who's answered this call is going to be very powerful. And know that this is going to come in giant waves. I'm feeling like sometimes there are some waves like if you look out here, small little pitter patter waves. And then there are some waves that continue to keep carrying on. And usually in the morning it's heavier, and usually at night heavier and heavier and heavier waves. And so the smaller ones are still impactful. The smaller waves are still impactful waves. So the larger ones are still impactful waves. So whatever wave you're being asked or you're being called to, this is just your season. You guys, I invite you tomorrow. I'm having a luncheon, and we're talking about the new world and what is going to be replicated in this new world and what's going to be disintegrated in this new world. And you can join me on my Zoom link. And it happens the 4th Monday of every month. So you're welcome to bring a friend and to listen and share all kinds of experiences. Everyone can greatly benefit from another perspective. That's something that will be so powerful in your arsenal, really. And so, yeah, I'm just like, this is time to fly away. Calafia, you have been amazing to me, and I appreciate you so much, and I thank you for every single step and level that you have really helped me and held me in ascending. And I know that you are so sacred, you are so beautiful, you are so special, and just because I'm leaving, it doesn't mean that you weren't impactful. You were one of the most beautiful, glorious, amazing experiences, energies, locations I have experienced, and I needed to experience in the past year. So thank you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you, Rosarito, Mexico. And you really put this on the map for me. You really did. Like, I really love the energy of this location. And yeah, I've been crying all day, like, I'm gonna miss you. But to wherever I'm headed to next, I am so excited and I'm ready. And I thank you so much for welcoming me in advance. I cannot wait. Okay, guys, this is it. I hope to hear from you guys soon, maybe tomorrow on the Zoom conference. And if you can't make it, it's okay. I am having a recording. You guys can always find me at unapologeticallymarinake.com/UM, like and then a dash luncheons. So also included in the bottom. So yeah, I'll see you. Take care. Bye.